Right, welcome back. This is Minecraft Let's Play How To episode 20 on punishments. And I have redone all my gear and pretty much gotten everything I had before. Give or take a few items, but no big deal. Took a little while. At the gold farm. Gives you all the levels you need. Just buy all the books. Had to do a little diamond mining here and there. But I was able to get everything rebuilt, re-enchanted. Back to being about what I was when I did something stupid and got myself killed. So here we are back at the portal. As you see, I built this flat thing out. Let's try not to look at anything. That's the portal there. Took that staircase thing down. I went ahead and built a big old flat platform underneath it. I use scaffolding to go up. Put blocks around the scaffolding so I don't accidentally look at anything while I'm going up. Here, I made it only 2 blocks tall. That way Enderman can't teleport up here with me. Try to put scaffolding in this corner here. But down there, I put that little ledge above everything. So if I wanted to, kill some Endermen, just stand under there, look at them, bring them over, swing the sword. They can't get under there because it's only 2 blocks tall. They're 3 blocks tall, so as long as I don't come out of there when they're all ticked off at me, I should be alright. Now, this is our portal. Now, the end island where the dragon is about 1,000 blocks away from the rest of the end dimension. So there's a big old gap around us before we see any other land. You can build across it. You can use a flying machine. I just use the portal. Now, we'll need... well, I guess you don't need them, but I use ender pearls. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and chuck an ender pearl in here. It should teleport me out here. As you can see, we're right on the edge, so crouch. We're going to add some blocks. So I do not like being that close to the void when I teleport through. Make our area a little bit bigger. Now, the reason you want to come to the rest of the end is there's end cities. End cities, you'll find elytras, gear, lots of gear. Oh, that's a little Enderman farm down there. Look at that. But as you see, that's the portal we came through. What I like to do is I bring the center block down so I can align my stuff. And there's an end city right there. Wow, that's really convenient. And then, since I know where it's at, I can put my scaffolding in the corner like this. Go ahead and put my roof on, floor on. Try not to fall. Do something stupid like I did last time and look at an Enderman and make him knock me into the void. So, like I said, if you don't make mistakes, you don't learn. And being able to recover from your mistakes is pretty easy, as long as you got your stuff set up right. If I didn't have all my villagers real cheap, it'd be harder doing random enchantments on the enchanting table. That's just, yeah, go ahead and put the roof on here so the Enderman can't come up. That way you have your little safety zone. Don't have to do this, but you never know when you have to step away. A little safe spot. You could dig a hole in the ground too, I guess. But this way, if you come through the portal and you got to go do something real quick before you go off exploring, and like bathroom break, stuff like that, you have a little safe place to hang out. Just point your cursor toward the middle and go do what you got to do, because nothing can get up here. At least Enderman can't. Now, I could probably do, the blocks around it. But too worried about that. Do a couple. This way, when I'm going up, worry about looking at anything. Looking at a wall, I don't have to worry about looking at Enderman. So they like to sneak in front of your cursor. They like to teleport around in front of you. So you got to really watch for them. I rewatched that last video, and you can see where I looked right at the guy, and he just zipped right up the stairs and come and got me. So that was my own fault. I seen him coming at me. Really wasn't much I could do. If I would have had maybe like a slow falling, I probably could have got over to a ledge or something. Really not had that much problem with it, so I wasn't really paying attention. So, but like I said, mostly my fault. Now we made a little area bigger. We should be able to drop into safety, and we got an in-city right there. But I don't think there's a boat. Some in-cities have boats. The boats are where you're going to find your elytra. I don't know if you call them a boat or an airship or a flying boat. I'm not really sure. An in-ship. Whatever the terminology you want to use. Use it. We are kind of on an island here. Yep. Alright. Good thing I got a lot of blocks. Got a fair amount. So I should be able to build over there. Just make sure you're crouched. Start making a bridge. Yeah, we'll keep it pretty straight. I mean, we could go at a kind of an angle, but we'll just see where we get this way. Probably going to use a couple stacks. Sure, it's kind of hard to tell how far you are away from stuff over here because there's just not a lot of grid over the void. Guessing game. If you can get to another island that has more blocks on it, you could probably break them. I did bring some dirt blocks in my ender chest. Sometimes it's good to have a different color block when you make a bridge, because then you could use your bridges to kind of lead your way back to the portal. Especially when you start flying. Your bridges can kind of be your compass. When you're flying around, you can get turned around pretty easy in the end because everything just looks pretty much the same. There's no sun to look at to get your bearings and stuff like that. So just be aware of your surroundings. And let's see. Does it look like there's... Oh, yep, there's a boat right there. You'll see it. Right there with the little mast on it. So yeah, we got really lucky on this. Excuse me. Well, let's just hope we got enough blocks to get over there. Now the in-cities are going to have shulker boxes in them. Shulkers that you can get shulker shells from. Then you can turn the shulker shells into shulker boxes. Shulker boxes are what really advance your inventory capacity and your ability to do big builds, massive builds, because you can transport a lot more materials into one area. So we can start doing like bigger farms. If you're a builder, be able to build a lot bigger structures in different areas. It's just whatever you like. You'll be able to go pick up resources in mass, just in the amount that your inventory will hold. Now I gotta be careful going over these guys. There's gonna be like 2 shulkers down there at the opening of that. For that doorway, there should be like a shulker on each side sometimes. That whole tube right there going up is going to be full of them. That up there is going to be pretty much full of them. That middle tube. There's probably going to be at least 3 over there on the ship. I think we're just going to go over to the ship first thing. So that's what we're here for mostly. I'm going to try to keep some of the shulkers intact so I can make my shulker farm really close to my portal. So it appears we are pretty close to the void that I could do that. You want to build a shulker farm over the voids. That way the shulkers don't have any place to teleport to. Doesn't break your farm. Yeah, I think we're going to be quite a bit higher. Be careful when the emitter went down there. Make sure you get your block placed so you're not looking at them. Right now we're in a little safety zone because we can drop down that far. We take a little damage, but nothing's going to kill us. We got feather falling forward again. If you don't have feather falling forward, don't be trying to take big drops. You'll die pretty quick. Yeah, let's see. Not looking at anything. There's our ship. That's the end city itself. That's a pretty big end city, really. But yeah, we're going to try to get over there. Now, if you look, it kind of looks like it's kind of over a void. See how we're doing on blocks here. Oh, not good. Not good at all. Yeah, I think we're going to drop. Just like that. So, now we got our way down. Kind of short on blocks. So what we're going to do, we're going to go down and get some blocks. Yeah, we got Enderman pissed off at us. You hear him? Yeah. He was probably standing under the scaffolding. Now these are the coarse fruit plants. Harvest those. You'll see the ones with the little white dot on them. You go ahead and shoot that with your arrow. Those are the seeds of these. You chop down the rest of it like this. It all comes down with coarse fruit. Which can be useful. We can plant these in the overworlds and I'll come back and make a farm. We don't need a bunch of it, but just enough to things rolling. There we go. Let's get some blocks built up. Like I said, I just come up here to these top layers like so. Probably get you some more coarse fruit this way too. It's not hard to mine. Stone's pretty soft. I got efficiency 5 on this. I think I do. This is efficiency 4. My efficiency 5 is on my silk touch, but no big deal. Still pretty quick. Pick these up. Now, if you eat coarse fruit, it kind of acts like a ender pearl and randomly teleports you to someplace. Getting through a wall sometime. They're pretty good at getting through walls. Seen where people have used them in the air and it like teleports them down the ground. So, underground. That's the other thing you gotta watch out for. So it's random. You can end up pretty much anywhere when you use one, but we probably don't need all. But it's better to have more than you need than not enough. So I could have brought more stacks of scaffolding, but I lost quite a few stacks when I died the last time. So, all right, all right. I got turned around. There's the answer. Okay. We should have a decent amount. Yeah, should be enough. See that little boat there? That's where we're going to be going. Let's see where this gets us over here. Now, you want to go up toward the front of the boat, not the back. The back's got 2 shulkers on it. This is the back. It'll be like 2 shulkers back here. There's going to be 1 inside the hull, inside the hull. So you can get up on top of the, I don't know, what would you call it? The main deck. As long as you stay off the back, it should be all right. Build us a little platform here for safety. Pretty sure they position this stuff like this just to make it harder for you. Like I accidentally looked at anything. Let's see here. Try and go up right here. Make sure. Yeah. I can hear the shulker. Oh, I just looked at Enderman. That's not good. Here. We're going out there to get that head off the bow here in a little bit. I think that's called the bow. I'm not a big ship person, so correct me if I'm wrong. Come in here. There'll be a little potion stand here. It's some health potions. Get free brewing stand. If you look, there's a shulker right there. That's that guy. See? Yep, he's shooting at me. And they make you float. They hit you. You can knock them out of the air like that. I should be out of sight line for the most part. He teleported. Not sure where. Usually what you want to do is charge in here, because if he makes you float down here, you're not going to go anywhere. And I got 3 shulker shells from him. Look at that. And these side chests you're going to find, you know, loot. Curse of Banishing means it's going to possibly disappear. I usually don't pick junk up like that. Get you some pretty good, decent armor. If anything, you can use it like it is, or just unenchant it and make it the way you want it. But you don't have to use diamonds to make the stuff, at least. Pick up some saddles, get you some chests. I really don't want that pickaxe, so I'll just chuck it over there. This is the elytra right here. This is while we're here. Go ahead and eat. Smack that, get in our inventory. put this on as our chest piece, drop our armor, it'll make us able to fly. And I didn't bring my ender chest with the stuff I had in it to make it. Alright. But, okay. What I usually do, I bring an ender chest with an anvil, a mending book, unbreaking 3 book. That way when I get my elytra in the end, see, we're lucky on this one because our end city was so close to our portal, we can just walk back, no big deal. We got a nice clear path. But a lot of times when you come to the end, you will have to go long distances, making these block bridges over and trying to find these cities. There's cities everywhere in every direction, but you got to find them. So that's why I bring, supposed to have brought, forgot it, my fault, but with an anvil, that way I can put the anvil down, I can put the books, I can put the Unbreaking 3 on the elytra to make it durability better. I can put the mending on there, so if I stop and kill some endermen, get the experience, it'll heal the elytra, depending on how far I have to go. And I can also keep doing that cycle, healing the elytra, so I can just fly around the end just looking for more and more. You could find multiple elytras, looting chests, and such like that. So you find you a bunch of diamond armor and potion stands and stuff like that. Shulker shells, they're going to be your thing you're going to want the most. So we're going to go ahead and make a crafting table. Crafting table down. Now to make shulker shells, or shulker box, you need 2 shells, top and bottom, and a chest in the middle. That makes a shulker box. So we got enough to make one. Now, shulker box is unique because I can put all this stuff in it. Let's go ahead and drop all this loot in there. We ain't gonna be using elytra because I didn't bring my box. That's my fault. But all this other stuff can go in here. And this way, all I'm carrying is this in my inventory. And when I break it, I pick it up. All that stuff is still in there, but it's in one inventory slot. So if you have all these filled with shulker boxes and all the shulker boxes are full, you've basically just maximized your inventory spots. Now you'll have to take the shulker box and put it back down in order to access everything inside of it, but that's a small thing to do considering what it does for you. Go ahead and grab these end rods. They're kind of handy for lighting. You can make them, but there's enough around here that I might as well just take them. I like to grab these. If you look outside this window, you're going to see a shulker right here just about every time you play. What I do is I break the window, stay out of sight, hit him with my sword, see if I got any shulker shells. Doesn't look like I got it. Oh well, it's random. Now there's gonna be another one right here. Now this guy can be dangerous because if he hits you, he can send you up into the sky pretty high. Let's go ahead and break that with the sword. Got some more shulkers. Shulker shells. We got 4. We can make 2 more shulker boxes if we wanted to. Since I didn't bring my ender chest, it's kind of a pointless endeavor because I ain't gonna run around the end manually. I'm gonna wait until I can use flate. A lot faster, a lot easier. So I don't know why, but I tend to grab these glass, but I don't have my silk touch pickaxe with me because I didn't bring. Yeah. So if you want to mark it to where you know you've been here, take half the mast out. Take it all down if you want. You get some ladders. Now out here at the end of this, crouch. Little dragon head. You can wear this thing. You can Put up as decoration. I think they're kind of neat. Just go ahead, bring with your pickaxe. Like I said, you can put it on your as a helmet. It's really big. Let's see here. Yeah. See what I mean? That's big. Trying to do this without having to see an Enderman, so. Alright. Doesn't impede your vision any. It doesn't have any armor value either, so. That down here. Helmet back on. Really much else on the ship. There's some obsidian down there if you wanted to collect it. I've got plenty of obsidian. I found a big old lava pools while I was looking for diamonds over the weekend, trying to replace my stuff. I had and dug them up. You see there's an Enderman teleporting up here. So we came up right here. So all we gotta do is go back down the same way. Now be careful, not break that one and send yourself into the void. Let's find our up one. This is our up one. Now I didn't break all the blocks away because this way, I don't know, I've been there, but of course you're gonna know you've been there because that's the closest one to the portal. You see it instantly, so you're pretty much gonna be there. I could have went through the rest of the city, but like I said, I like to save shulkers for shulker farms. And that's pretty much the only, I mean, there's other chests and stuff in there, stuff in them, but we can get those later. Important things, the elytra, some shulker shells, we got some of those, so. Once we get the shulker farm, we'll be really good. Like I said, be careful when you're going across these skinny bridges. You could have made it 2 wide or 3 wide. But once we get wings, we'll just be able to fly around. We won't have to use this too much. But if you're flying around and you see this big long bridge, you're going to know where you're at. Because you ain't going to find anything this long, this straight in a single file line naturally. I mean. So it could just be your compass. Now, if you respawn the Ender Dragon using nether crystals, I think that's what they're called. Nether stars or end crystals. Sorry. 4 end crystals placed on the right spot of the portal, or maybe it's 5. I think it's 4. Dragon respawns, redo the fight, and you'll get a new portal that goes to a different place of the end. Now the end, the big circle in the middle is where the dragon is, and then all the way around it, there's that void. There's a 1,000 block gap, or give or take, around that central island. So it's just a big donut in the middle of the end. See we're at like 1285, 84, -2. We go back to the central island. You can check the coords and see how far we've actually traveled. Let's go ahead and pop through. See we're on top of our safety. Let's go pop through, and if you see we're at -93, 57.1, which that teleported us 1,100 blocks. So yeah. See what I mean? You come out here to the edge, you can't see a whole lot that way. So, yeah. Now I just got to find my exit point, which is the portal in the center. Why I'm trying to find the place where I landed in here. Drop in. That's the bed I checked on. That's portal. I could have left it on my bed at home, but I'd like just to come back to the stronghold. let's make sure it's not daytime or nighttime. I went up, when we was doing the Stronghold thing, I went up during the nighttime, and I ended up getting a bunch of villagers killed, so I had to come back over here with some food, feed the leftover villagers, so they would start breeding, and try to replace the villagers I got killed for being stupid enough to go up at nighttime and get a bunch of zombies in their villages. So always be aware of that around villages. I like to keep my village is pretty well stocked with villagers in case I need them. I have to run clear across the map to move them around if I don't need to. So, I think we've got 3 adults now, 4. Some babies running around when I came back. And we'll see. Since there's a farmer villager, he should be able to farm up the food and hand it out. And they should be able to continue breeding now that there's a farm villager. Hopefully. Looks like we've got that pretty much reestablished. Just gotta be careful not to be coming through here at night anymore. Now, when I used to first play, I used to trap all the villagers in their houses. Nothing wrong with that. Just ring the bell, get them in their houses, put blocks in front of the doors. Put blocks in front of the bottom of the door and the top of the door, because if you don't put blocks in the bottom of the door, baby zombies can still get in. So, always be aware of that. Baby zombies are only 1 block tall, so they can still get in. So, I double block the door. It's double door, put 4 blocks across it, so on and so forth. That way the villager stays in his house with his bed. Nothing can get to him. There may be a bunch of zombies stacked up outside looking in through his windows, but he's safe. Remember, if I go that way, it's the wrong way. Go around this little sandbar. More than likely, there's some buried treasure on that sandbar somewhere. We're going to have to get a cartographer villager to get into dealing with buried treasure. Are there other ways of finding it? Yes, but it's kind of cheaty. I'd rather teach people the in-game way of finding it. There's always probably a cheaty way to do it, but if you could find every buried treasure anytime, you kind of get a lot of stuff. Which could be fun for like a multiplayer server. Stuff like that. Find you some chain link armor real quick. It's nothing great, but right at the beginning of the game, you find a bunch of buried treasures. It can be helpful. Find some actual iron armor in there, or at least some iron ingots or nuggets. But we'll get more into buried treasure later. Now, what we're going to do at home, so I didn't bring this guy. Get our anvil out, get our books out. Pick that guy up. We don't need anything fancy to do this. We'll just come down here. Slap down the anvil. Now, shulkers are kind of unique, so when you place them upside down, like that, or place them on the wall and they'll open kind of out like that. Problem is, if I was to do this, can't open them no more. You're blocking his opening path, so I'll remember that. Crouched. Okay, crouch again. Uncrouch. See? Can't open it. So yeah, I like shulkers for this reason, because when I come into my base here, I can always just stick him on the ceiling. Just open it. See, it's right there. I know where he's at. It's not on the floor. I'll put my elytra in there. I'll do my unbreaking 3 levels. Do my mending 3 levels. That's pretty much all you can enchant on that. Go ahead and put this guy down right there for now. Let's go ahead. Put some stuff down here. Basically, this is just like a single chest inventory. Basically turn a single block into a single chest of inventory. So that's you're exponentially increasing your storage. So shulkers are the way. All right, got that done. Let's go ahead and put these on. Come down here. As you can see, I also made fireworks. Now, for the experienced player, they know why I got fireworks. People who haven't played, fireworks are your key to flight. Powered flight, at least. Otherwise, you can just glide. So you kind of want to face up at a 45-degree angle and double jump, and then activate your firework. We are flying. Kind of do a little swoop. Angle up. As you angle down, your speed will increase. And a little bit of height. Now this is just a way to prolong your firework to get a little distance. You could just shoot another one. I'm pretty limited on fireworks, so a little swoop method to get a little more distance out of momentum I got. Keep an eye on your middle number. Got 62 or 63 is probably going to be sea level. As you can see, we could fly right up to our iron farm now. No problem. So going vertical is not a problem. As you can see, I just hit the... You take damage for that, but yeah. Landing on these narrow areas going this fast is kind of a bad idea. As you can see, you can just land. We're at the iron farm. Now all you really got to do is jump off, start gliding, come back down. Don't have to use the firework. So as long as you're high up in the air, getting down's pretty easy. Come in for a landing. I can see the durability went down a little bit. Now, if we didn't have Unbreaking 3 on there, it would have went down a lot more. Get a whole lot of use out of a non-Unbreaking 3 elytra. You can still use it, but you ain't going to get nearly as far. And I'm just lighting off fireworks for the fun of it. So, I think that's going to do it for today. See, we recovered from our unfortunate death. Self-caused unfortunate death. I forgot my inner chest, of course. Made things harder today. Probably made the video a lot longer. Got our elytra. We can go back to the inn now. Fly around. Do some looting. Get some shulker shells. Find us a good spot for a shulker farm. And then try to get us that set up some point. I hope you all have a good day. Like, share, subscribe if you would. Comment if you can or want to. Appreciate it. Help us out a bunch. And I will see you next time.